No. I think
Oh
for
my
me
god.
though, I recognize that my temptation isn't like situations or like triggers, but it's specific people. Like there are specific people and their connections that I'm just like, oh, I can't resist it. I gotta get out now. Like I can't even explain it.
Yeah,
There's
no,
like a
no.
handful of people that just like if this person walked in this room right now, I couldn't make you any promises.
And it's just the connection, but for you, it's that, and for me, it's other aspects.
Just
Like I
yeah.
said, I'm a
If
sucker
this
for girls.
body type, if this
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
right.
and the problem is, it's like I got range. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
there's ranges, but then it's completely like nah, there's no way. But there's some ranges out there, so it's like
Exactly.
that where it's a little bit more. It's a little bit harder when you
So
got.
then we talked briefly about like how you navigate or strategies, techniques that we use to resist it. So like at the gym, your strategy was first like focus. Let me focus on what I'm focused on, and then when that wasn't working, you're like, no, let me just leave. I just got to get myself out of this situation. Are there any other strategies that you use to help resist or calm temptation?
Other than leaving the situation, for me, my dear, I have no, no,
Nothing helps.
no, no,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
no, because then it's like your eyes are focused, and then for me, I'm a very I'm all into the senses. So you walk by, I smell you. Oh God, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, no, I need to be all. You hear me? A bubble.
Yeah, I understand that.
I walk outside, I gotta cover my nose, I gotta wear dark shades glasses and move with a cane, and don't nobody touch me.
Oh, that sounds so sad.
It does. It does, right? But then it's like, once again, it's the challenge. You work hard for what you want. So after a while, it becomes second nature to the point where you're just like, yeah, nah. But not right now. No. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm very flattered. I'm very touched. Thank you.
yeah.
You know, and it's the same thing when women, get a drink from a guy, at a bar. That's everybody. That's everybody's. Sometimes that's all you want is just let me feel nice, and
Right.
that too can also be a temptation. It leads into something that's also a temptation for people. It's like the temptation is also a thing where when you're lacking or not getting enough of what you
Yeah,
want.
I was just thinking about that.
And it's always good to have healthy doses of your good vegetables and your meats and whatever that pie chart is. Balance it out. Sometimes you may have a day where you just want to go all red and
It's like
no,
cravings.
yeah,
Same thing.
yeah,
You're coming from a deficiency, needing vitamins, minerals, nutrients, that same thing, like you were saying in relationships. Like if you're
yeah.
in a relationship where that person doesn't tell you that you're beautiful or that you're appreciated or they don't touch you sensually without, expectations or they don't do these things, then when somebody else does them, they'll be like, oh, yeah, I like this person. Like they don't even have to try as hard because you were lacking something that you needed. And so when this person comes to fill the void, it's like, yep, ding, check, let's go.
That's it. And it'd be one of those situations. And for other people, in regards to the topic at hand, it's just like the sexual temptation is a thing where it affects people in their relationships and
Yeah.
in their life due to also like past things that have happened to you
Yeah.
to us. So, like all of these things also playing a big role into that as well. The temptation is a remembrance or a rebellionness against other things that have happened to a lot of people in trauma based situations. So, on that note, you know what I mean, for the temptation of temptation's sake, especially of the sexual variety. I mean, everybody that's got their own little preferences, please feel free to leave it in the comments. We will definitely we will definitely get back. Not try, we will, because we don't have that many viewers yet. But we're working on it. We're working on it, right? So anybody that basically got any ideas, suggestions, please feel free. We'll chit
Yes.
chat with you on it. We'll go back and forth and all of those good things on it. But yeah, the temptation aspect of it is yeah, Sexual sensations. You gotta love it. Have you ever had anybody tell you their experience, or how'd you help a friend navigate through that situation?
I don't think I've had any people have other than you. Um, I don't think I've experienced anyone struggling actively, like in the act of struggling with sexual temptation. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. I'm lying. I am definitely lying. I have had an experience where um, someone was struggling with sexual temptation. And really, in that situation, though, it was being able to be a safe space where they can say, "This is what I'm feeling. Like, this is what I'm going through right now," and not being like, "Oh, you nasty slut," just like, "Oh, okay, I feel that, whatever." Helping them to identify what it was about the situation that was tempting to them, but then going back to reminding them of their values. Like, yes, this person is tempting, but you value respect and honesty and truth. And so would you be able to go back to your partner and truthfully tell them, "Hey, this is what I'm feeling and this is what I'm about to do," and blah, 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 blah. No, so maybe that's not the road you want to go down. Or if it is, think about how you're going to have this conversation afterwards, because you can't just pretend like
It didn't happen.
So
Yeah.
I think values for me, understanding and prioritizing your own well-being and your own values is really important, because a lot of times when we have sexual temptation, it's like, man, I want to do this thing, and it feels so urgent, like a craving, like this itch that I have to scratch. But then when you sit down and really think about, like, okay, what are the consequences going to be? Like, how does this impact my relationships? How does this impact my values? Like, no, that is not a road I want to go down. That is not a hill I want to die on. And usually from that perspective, it brings people back to reality, and then they can use all the other techniques that they have. But it's hard. It's really hard. And I've known people that have been like, sexual temptation, you're married, and don't worry about it. Just do it and don't tell your partner. And I'm just like, really? Really? Okay. I can't get down with that, but if that's what you want to do, I love you anyways.
And that's funny though, but like I said,
I legit had a situation where one person was literally trying to convince the other person to do that, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, you're coaching her on how to what? That's not healthy. I'm a firm believer in truth and communication, and this is not truth.
Hey,
This is
but
not
hey,
communication.
hey, you know what that is? It goes back to that. It goes back to that video with the Billie Holiday and James Baldwin.
Yeah, lie to me.
That's it. They want to say just
Lie
lie.
to me. Make me
Lie.
feel good.
Somebody got to coach in. Somebody got to. If you gonna be about it, if you gonna be about it, die about it. Somebody had to coach you into getting into the right point. That is just that's definitely the point for it. I mean, hey, I don't. I'm not agreeable. I don't do that, but I'm just saying. Hey, there's some people out there that do it. I just be like,
but see, and that's for me. Like, I've been in that situation firsthand. Like, when I wasn't married. Of course, I was younger, and I was dating this person that I didn't like. I was just dating them because everybody else said I should, and they were nice, and I didn't have any reason not to.